Hello Possums, Dreymasmith here, and here is at our village we're transforming at Asilo. And as you can see, I've done a fair bit of work. There's a couple more buildings. We'll go have a look at them in a minute. There's a bit of a wall here, and I'm just standing on top of a dirt pylon. That tower might get taller, I'm not sure at the moment. But there's a couple of buildings that aren't finished, and that's what we're going to go down and get on with. Whoa. Might just, ow. I was supposed to fly down, not fall down. Oh well. Now, across the little dried out riverbed, I've built a wall and a culvert. And the idea is that this is left over from whoever built that. And if we come over here, we've got a similar sort of thing going on up here. I'll just check I've put some, oh, yeah, I've got to close in these windows. I want to get some iron bars for that. Might just block that up with sand in the meantime. Right, now I have blocked off access to the dock, and I think I've spawn-proofed the boat. We'll find out. I could be in trouble, but we can access the dock ourselves. Thank you. And we can access the ship. And I might just put, oops. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I can access the ship, the villagers can't. And I don't think anything, oh, what is wrong with me? I don't think anything else can get onto the ship or spawn on the ship. Whoops, I think. We'll find out if it's not true. Now, this place desperately needs lighting, which I will have to do. And I've started rebuilding this house, but we'll have to let the villagers out to finish it. We've got two little houses here joined together. And by little, I mean little. Oh, this one's missing a door. I'll have to fix that. And this one, see, they're just little two-room houses. Single floors. And it's time for bed. I'll show you that in a minute. Where were we? Yep. The gatehouse. It just took on a life of its own. I started building and it got bigger and bigger, and initially I just had parapets up there, but it was too much. But if we come here, we have access to this area up above the houses, which again I still have to finish spawn proofing. There's lots of work still to do. And well, come on, that's it. This comes up onto the roof. I've deliberately made it so the villagers can't get up here. And we can actually access the whole of the roof should we need to do some maintenance. There's no furniture in any of these. I haven't done that yet. We have double grills, which, oops, I can, well, in theory I can get in and out of. I experimented with iron bars and things in a creative wall, but it didn't look right. Same sort of setup there. And then in here, nice big room. Access to an upper floor and to the little balcony, and that one's much the same, just slightly smaller in size. And again, I've made it so the villagers can't get up. remove that bottom ladder, and they're stuck. Now, what else have we got? Oh, we've got this house. We have a hole in the path. So a little front room, larger back room, and an upper floor with really nice views out. Little storeroom, I think. Storehouse, I don't know. Little cottage. I haven't decided, something like that. Another little cottage here, built over 2 levels. I've tried not to change elevations when I'm building. Like, you know, I'll change elevations within the house, but I've tried not to change the landscape too much. Although that does not preclude me burrowing into the sides of mountains. So we have the biggest, poshest house in the village. Again, it's got a grill like the community centre. Nice front room. Wide staircase going up and up again. And while it's got nice views out there, the views out to sea aren't quite as good as that little house, which I quite like the idea of. What's out here? Oh yeah, front room with a nice balcony and glimpsed ocean views. And down here we have a couple of nice rooms, and this one has got quite nice views into the shattered savannah and a good view over the plains. I like this room. I'll have to furnish them all at some point. As I said, more doors than the villagers will know what to do with. Speaking of doors, we need to get that door. Ah, there we are. And the more astute among you may hear a familiar sound, because we've had a friend appear. Where are we? There we are, look. An iron golem has spawned in there with them, which I'm actually really grateful for. Okay, let's fix that door. There we are. Okay, now, there's still a fair bit for me to do. I have to light this place. I have to landscape it. I have to knock down this and this, and I have to give them their fields back. This isn't enough and is going to change. So I thought what we might do first is release these guys. There should be 2 of you in there. There are. And straight away you're farming. Okay. Now let's unleash utter mayhem and get these guys out. Right, now the way I'm going to get them out... Oh, well, they're going to get themselves out. Then I'm going to fill that in with dirt and just take the roof off. That's it. All right, I might just take the roof off. I'll demolish this. I'll see you in a tick. Oh, they seem to be enjoying themselves exploring. Things have changed since they went inside. And the iron golem's on the move. Good. There we are. That's everything demolished. Oh, not quite. Excuse me a minute. That is not good. Now everything is demolished. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I've got one too many on this. And one too many on that. Okay, there we are. Oh, you seem quite happy. Alright, they're all sticking around this end of the village at the moment, but that's okay. I will remove these, but not just yet. But what I want to do with this, I thought about putting another house in, and I thought really there are enough houses. So we're going to put, we're going to put some farmland in. Which means I have to go back home and get a hoe. Okay. Well, I can at least plan it out. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, we won't take it down by 5. We'll take it down by 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go, and there'll be steps down. And then 1, 2, 3, so out to here. And steps down. And another 3. And it lets me get rid of some of the enormous amount of dirt I've collected. And I think we'll do another one. So that's the steps down. Yeah, down onto here. Yeah, I think that'll be nice. And as you can see, I changed my mind. We've ended up with 3 terraces. And I'm happier with this. Nice big spaces. But we've got to make sure that the villagers can't just walk off and go bleh all the time. So I'm going to put... what is this? Sandstone. Oh, sorry, I'm tired. I'm going to put a sandstone border around it. There we go. And here. And may as well put one here as well. There we go. Hello. Yes, you're making my life difficult. And we'll do the same here. As you may be able to tell, I have gone home. I mended my tools. The axe and the shovel were again heading to, whoops, an early demise, which I didn't want. And I think there. That will do. Now, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I don't want villagers coming down and boom, onto the farmland. Oh, look, it's busted. And you end up with a field of bare patches. So I've got a hard surface right the way round. All right, now let's hoe up the fields. And I've already got my irrigation points in, and I've got a water lily over the top, so they can't fall in and then jump out and wreck the farmland. Now, what's to stop them just walking off the edge? Fences. Have some carrots. Let's try again. Have some carrots. Right, I think we will go with oak fencing. Oh, I don't need it here. And having whinged about them, what did I just do? Right. Okay, so I've thrown potatoes at you. Go and plant. Go on. Yeah, so you're a farmer. Go and plant. I think we might stick some wheat seeds in. Now, I know they've got a mix of crops, and that's not optimum for breeding, but I don't mind if these guys don't breed or don't breed particularly well. It really doesn't bother me. I just want them to be happy. Now, I was thinking of putting awnings over these, but I'm actually not that worried. I think having them open like this is probably a nice thing. I was going to do sort of a miniature hanging gardens of Babylon type thing, you know. I'll put that there. Because I've got leaves and things, but I don't know. I quite like that. Right, I could spend the rest of my life fussing over this farmland, and I'm not going to. There we are. Don't shake your head at me. Right, what we've got to do now, because that's our farmland done. We have to finish this house and get some lighting fixed. So I think that is what I'll do next. But that is going to be a big task. So I think we'll leave that for next time. So I know it's been a bit of an odd episode. I'm sorry about that. But hopefully you've liked it. If you have, whack the like button. Subscribe if you haven't, hit the notification bell. And I'll try to do better next time. Bye.